welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Girly. It's nice to meet you, or welcome back if you're an OG. I make girly, glam, and slightly ratchet content here online, and today I'm going to take you guys through a legitimate one solo day in my life. Also, for those of you guys who aren't new, I did get my lashes professionally done 2 days ago. They look a little crusty right now, but we will comb through them. But outside of being an influencer, I work as a marketing director, so I wanted to take you guys through what a average day in the life looks like for someone who works from home and balances multiple things. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. But first, I need to take care of my son, this little boy who is so sweet. Good morning. Good morning. So my mornings usually start off kind of cozy. It's like 7:30-ish. I slept for 9 hours. First, we are going to take care of ourselves and then get to work. Well, today's already turning out to be eventful. I literally was getting ready to start Pilates, and Chester decides that he wants to vomit because he decided he wanted to eat a rock. So I just finished panicking, cleaning up his vomit that he then tried to eat. This is why I say that my vlogs are really glam and slightly ratchet. I'm gonna hope that he's okay because I really hope that he didn't swallow more than one little rock, or else he's gonna have to go to the emergency room. Crying at me, your belly doesn't feel good. My belly wouldn't feel good either. Listen, I'm not mad at you. I just don't like that you swallowed a rock. No, you need to stay there. You need to stay on this pad because I don't know if you're gonna throw up again. And I'm not trying to clean it up. Can you stay on the pad? Oh, you want some love. I'm sorry your belly hurts. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm down in my basement. The weird thing is I have vlogged my work routine so many times and then not posted it that I don't know how much of this you guys have seen. But I, again, work in marketing, and I have some tasks that are like everyday daily tasks like social media, content management, but then the rest of my tasks kind of change depending on the day. So I'll give you guys a little 411 on what that looks like, how I keep myself organized, but I'm in my basement because I like to use my walking pad to get my 10K steps in. Although I honestly might start aiming for 11 to 12 and then increase it by 1K every like quarter. But in order to keep myself organized, I have my planner. Also, sorry that you guys are going to be shaking. I should probably hold you instead. I have this planner, but I am still finalizing putting together my own like little girly planner for you guys that encompasses everything, including an hour-by-hour tracker. And then if you're a content creator, the hour-by-hour tracker in my planner will also have like next to each hour where you put your task, it'll have like if you want to post or engage or anything like that. Basically like a little reminder section so you can stay as organized as possible. But I like to do the Pomodoro method, I think is what it's called. I couldn't remember it when I gave you guys the how to organize your life in 2025. But essentially, when I do my work for my job, I work at either 50-minute increments or 25-minute increments, depending on when I start. And it's just so that I can have deep focus and not think about anything else for that time. And then I have either a 10-minute break or 5-minute break, depending on what I chose. So you can see I have my Google Cal for the day, and I time block literally every single task that I do for work because I'm not playing around. Time blocking is literally the only way that I can remember to do everything that I need to do. I don't like just having a blank to-do list. It needs to be timed so that we know that we have time to do everything. One of the first tasks that I do is manage my content calendar for the day. I like to color code content, and I try to mix up my marketing cal with content that needs to be posted versus things that need to be scheduled. So like today, I usually have like one video post to post, one static like carousel post, and then a couple of tasks that I have to work on. So that's what I'm going to do to start off my morning. Gotten the first half of my day out of the way. I'm still going to show you guys some of the different marketing things that I've done while I was walking, but I have now showered nice and fresh and ready to go. And I'm wearing the cutest little outfit that is so cozy and lounge worthy for working from home. I have on these leggings that I like always neglect until the springtime, to be honest. They're the crossover airy leggings, but these are the ones that flare at the bottom instead of are fitted. And then I'm wearing this cute little like athletic tank top in a pistachio green. I got this from Victoria's Secret Pink because it reminds me of Lauderay. It's very vibrant and flattering, but still feminine. And because it's still chilly, I have on this jacket that I hauled in my last vlog. That is cute. Of course it's pink, but I feel like it's a really good like flattering shade of blush pink. And I have my little bows down it because, you know, the aesthetic. I have my bow necklace that I absolutely love. Some rings. I fixed my nails. I was missing a few this morning. And my blue light glasses to wear while I work. Cat eye. Because I think that's so femme as well. The reason why I think this is really awesome is because I didn't choose my outfit by myself today. I got some help from my phone. I have been obsessed with the app called Skygirls. This has everything for me. This app is absolutely amazing, especially because I feel like if you have ever wondered what the heck am I going to wear, and you know you like all of your clothes in your closet, but you feel like you can never style it once the time comes for you to wear something, this app is for you. Skygirls is an AI styling app, and it has so many cool features, and it's really simple to set up. You can see I have these photos of me. You just submit like a selfie and a full body photo, and they actually score you. So my score of styling myself is an 85, which I was kind of a little impressed. Okay, I'll take a B. Basically, you put in all of your info and then it tells you exactly what outfits, makeup, hairstyles flatter you most. It tells you what proportions, what types of fits, what adjustments you need to make for your makeup. I just think this is so cool because sometimes you need people to read you, okay? It also gives you your color season, it gives you your facial features, hairstyles again, and it also gives you like the type of aesthetic fabrics, cuts you should go for. My favorite thing about this app though is this part of the app where you literally can scroll, and every day it gives you 100 new recommendations that are specific for your style. And you can save these into like a little wish list. You can buy them straight from the app. They come from different retailers that are popular like ASOS, Laura, Superdry, Garage, Aerie, like Pretty Little Thing, all these places that I'm already shopping from. I can just find things that they recommend based off of color, cut, fit, all that jazz. Like, look how gorgeous this dress is. It's so feminine, it's so perfect and chic. And then there's also a tab called AI Stylist on here where you can literally chat with an AI stylist. It's like if you were texting your best friend and you're like, bestie, I don't know what I'm wearing to brunch today. Now you have someone that you can ask. And of course, I have a coupon code for you guys. So if you get this app and you use my code, you will get this app for $5. Usually it is $50, which I think is still a fair price, especially because the price of getting a stylist or even a color consultation nowadays is like crazy. So $50 is not bad, but you can use my code Carrie for $5. Or if you recommend the Skygirls app and have a friend enroll, then you get their pro version of the app, the full features, for free. I think this is a really great deal. I'm going to be using this moving forward with my content, I'm actually very excited to see how you guys engage with my outfits more now that I have an app that is telling me exactly what would flatter me. You'll be seeing it more on here, so definitely check out Skygirls. I'll leave all the info in my description box. Shout out to Skygirls for working with me. But I think this is genuinely such a good app, and I wouldn't be recommending it if I didn't believe in it. This is amazing. This is new age. This is the way to be using AI. Okay? But I had meetings in between showering and filming this, so I am going to roll backwards a little bit. During the sunny hours of the afternoon, I like to have a good lunch. And today I'm gonna make like a turkey pesto pinwheel thing because I have been doing some healthier recipes. I'm trying to cut back on my sugar intake because honestly in November, I literally, without thinking about it, cut back on sugar. Not because I was intentionally cutting back on sugar, but because I was trying new recipes from what I call my Pilates lady. And they just happened to not have that much sugar in them. And oh my gosh, 2 weeks, I was like, not completely snatched, not Bella Hadid, but snatched more so than I'd ever seen in the last, I don't know how many years of me working out consistently. But your girl has had sugar since, especially with the holidays and then my birthday and then Valentine's Day. So we're trying to reel it back in, but I do love me a good sweet. We're gonna have lunch and then I'll take you through some of the more random tasks that I do on a day-to-day basis in marketing. Alright, friends. My internet is acting wonky, so we'll see how much I can actually show you. But I'm getting through my work task for the day. In case you're curious about some of the tools that I use, Canva is something that's awesome. I'll actually show you my personal Canva as well, but you can actually see a little bit more. But if you've never heard of Canva, I started using this back in college, so this is something that I feel like everyone should kind of know about. It's really great for putting together all types of things. Like I have my media kit here for content creation. Hopefully it will load. But it's nice because you can put graphics, text, images all in one place and allows for like nice visual documents. You can make PDFs, you can make social media posts, all that jazz. And then I'm also going to show you my version instead of my work version, just so that again I'm not giving all their info away. But I also recommend if you want to start a newsletter, there are a lot of newsletter templates out there, but my favorite has always been MailChimp. I've used this in my last few jobs and I use it now for our monthly newsletter. So if you didn't know, shameless plug, I do have a newsletter that I send out once a month because I don't believe in clogging people's inboxes. So this was the month of February's newsletter. I usually give recommendations, different guides, things like that, useful links, things that are relevant to the girly aesthetic. And for my job, I also use MailChimp, but it's more so for founders as opposed to girly girls. So those are things that I work on pretty much every day, and then everything else changes. So I am managing some different thought leadership content, but it's not necessarily like social media, digital content, sometimes content in person or templates or resources with the rest of my team. We're working on some upcoming event projects, so I've been putting that on there, trying to come up with logistics, partnership meetings with some team members today. I'm working on some like downloadable gated content, doing some research, sending out a different newsletter. It's a lot, but it's a lot of digital desk work, basically, and just helping people to find out more about what we're doing, making connections, communications, all that jazz. But I have since finished, and the last hour of work was so annoying because my internet is out, so even accessing that on my laptop, I'm literally using my like phone data as a hotspot because I don't know what's going on. Verizon said they won't fix it until 6:30, so your girl is pressed. But usually after I finish working, I am not used to it still being sunny out. Typically after I finish working, I've been logging my to-do list in my planner. I like to spend 30 minutes just reading and in like a quiet time after work to kind of transition out of my work mindset and into life/content creator Carrie mindset. Today's Thursday, so it's actually really less stressful for me because Thursdays and Sundays I've decided to make my absolute no filming days. This is the exception. Usually I'm trying to film a vlog before Thursday, but here we are. But these are my editing days, so I do unfortunately have to wait until 6 o'clock or whenever the internet decides to come back on that I can actually do my content stuff, so I'll probably vlog that later tonight. But I already did read. I'm trying to read one at least one book a month, and so far I've finished one book each month of this year, and then I've started or dabbled into different books because I have the bad habit of buying a whole bunch of books because I'm really intrigued about something, and then I start it and then I want to start something new. So the goal is to finish the books that I have this year. I'll allow myself to buy some books, but I need to actually read. Right now I actually restarted this book because I started it last year, but it's called Beyond the Pill. It is not for people who are anti-birth control, but it is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. I currently take the birth control pill, so this is a really good book if you're thinking about getting on birth control, if you're thinking about getting off of birth control, if you are on birth control, because it basically tells you everything that the modern education and healthcare system doesn't often teach women about women's health. Kind of crazy how much you don't know about your body and how much they just don't care to teach women in particular, because our bodies are very complex, specifically women's bodies, and I think it's really important to know, and it's really empowering to read this because I feel like I'm learning how to balance my hormones while still on birth control. So yeah, I have been scared reading this because of all the risks that are associated with birth control that I didn't know about, but also I feel informed. So 10 out of 10 recommend. The other two books I read this year, I read the Audrey Hepburn, it's a biography called Enchantment, which I do recommend, and then I read The Warmth of Other Suns, which I 10 out of 10 recommend. It is dense, but it's about the Great Migration in the early 1900s in the US in terms of Black people and what they did after slavery. So there's that. My mantis calls me after work, so I'm gonna answer his call and then I'll see you guys in a few. Not the jump scare. Hi loves. It's a few days later. I need to finish this vlog. I am going curly for like a week to 2 weeks before traveling because I want my curls to kind of breathe and it feels foreign, but I'm also a little excited to play around with wigs again. But before we end this vlog, I wanted to take you guys downstairs with me because I have been waiting for months for the Lenox porcelain cottage seasoning set. Spice Village was something that I really wanted. As soon as I saw it, before they even came and brought it back, I was looking online for a while to see if I could collect the pieces one by one, but they were so pricey. And then Lenox brought it back because it became something that everyone was looking forward to. Shout out to my mom because she ordered it for me for my Christmas gift, and it was like back ordered, so it finally came in, and I've had it for like a week to almost 2 weeks in my house, but I've just been waiting to film the unboxing, so I am going to do that now. I'm going to show you guys kind of like the b-roll of the unboxing, so I'm going to finish this vlog off here. A reminder that if you are looking for some styling, definitely check out the Skygirls app. I have been loving looking at it every morning, looking at the new daily recommended clothing pieces for me to buy, as well as different styles and things that are recommended for me. I'm definitely going to be using it, especially as I film more fashion content for the springtime. I kind of like took a break from filming for this past week just so that I could reset and get the right style. I'm looking forward to doing that, and I just feel like it's the best thing to do when you're starting a new season is to kind of like revamp your closet, revamp your feelings, you know, like spring feels fresh. It feels like an actual new year. So I think it's the best time to try something new. And again, if you use my code Carrie, you can get the pro version of the app for just $5, but if you recommend and enroll a friend on the app, you can get it for free. So with that, I'm going to close off this vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for the bonus clips if you want to see the Lenox Spice Village. And with all that being said, I will see you guys in my next girly vlog.